how you doing? I'm sorry that I'm in portrait mode, but for some reason my phone's being an absolute tool. Is anyone here? Right, I can't see anyone in the chat. Bear with me 2 seconds. Welcome to live chat. Yeah. How do I turn live chat on when I'm doing this? Don't you hate this sometimes? At least 1 minute is video start highlight. I'm bothered about that. I just want to see you. Can we do that? Well, that's going that way. Right. Everyone, for some reason at the moment, I can't see. Oh, David. Hi, David. There we go. I'm seeing live chat now. I might have a really crap signal up here, guys. All right. Can you hear me okay? Hi, Kellyanne. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Martin. Hi, Belinda. Helen. Hi, how you doing? Laura, Diane, Steve. Cool. Nice to see you all. Look at this beautiful place. Look. I'm in the... Hi, Lee. You right, mate? Can you hear me? Lee, can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me? I've got to come in the shadow to read this because it's really dodgy at the moment. Hi, Francis. Hi, Sandra. Falco. Hi, mate. Hi, Mary. Wow, loads of you. Thank you very much all for coming in. I'm getting your tattoo. Cool. Can't wait to see it, Laura. Hello from Manchester. Hi, Paul. Hello. Right, everyone. This is all good. Right, okay. Now, I'm going to be a little bit quick. I won't be able to read all the messages, guys, but I promise I will when I get home, okay? Now, I can't do it in bloody landscape today, which is my favourite way of filming because the phone's being an absolute tool, okay? So we can't do that. I've got to hold the phone like this because also my gimbal, which I hold the phone with, is knackered, all right? So I'm having a crap day for equipment at the moment. And also finding this location took me umpteen hours because I had to walk through all that woodland. I don't know where the hell I was going. Anyway, I found it. Anyway, today we are here, and I've completely forgot his name, but we've come to the crash site of a Canadian Royal Air Force gentleman who was out doing a sortie, excuse me, during World War II. And when he come back, his plane basically blew up. I'll give you some information in a moment and I can show you some stuff. Like I say, it's going to be me holding the phones. If I'm swapping arms, just I apologize. It's going to be one of those dodgy lives where it's going to be a little bit disjointed. All right, so if you can bear with me for that. Anyway, what we'll do is I'll just come out here. Anyone that's new, welcome. I can't see the screen very well because the sun is really in my mince pies, but look, we are in the grounds of Stansted House, which is a place in West Sussex, not too far away from Portsmouth, about half an hour drive. What I'm going to do is get out the information on this chat because I've got it all here, so I'll be reading it as I'm walking along. And then what we're going to do is find the crash site, okay, because there's a memorial there to him, and I want to show you guys some more, obviously, World War II stuff because it's the 80th year this year, the celebration of D-Day, if memory serves me well. Okay, so I want to do a little bit more World War II stuff, celebrate our heroes, people behind the scenes, not just all the soldiers and airmen and airwomen, and you know, but all the civilians as well. Some good ones out there that really helped, scientists, inventors. So you'll be seeing a few more of those. Hi, anyone that's just joined us. I can't say hello to you all individually at the moment because I can't see very well because of the sun, but I want to read you this information. I'm just a bit annoyed that my stick's broke, so I've got to hold the camera and try and read it. All right, so bear with me, but I'll tell you a little bit more as we go along. I'm going to take the camera off me. You don't need to see me, okay? So today we're coming to find the final place where he was alive, basically. Now, I don't think he's buried here. I think it's just a memorial to him because they did actually get hold of his body, which I'll tell you a bit more in a moment. But Royal Air Force 175 Squadron, Justin Gerard Claremont. Now, he was the son of Joseph Agapit, local master of titles and registrar, and Delima M. Ni Loremi Claremont of 130 Galt Avenue, Toronto, Ontario. So as I said earlier on, he is a Canadian gentleman. He had three younger brothers, Robert 19, twins Roger and Ernest 15, and one sister, Olivette, who was 22, and another sister who died at birth. Now, the family was a Roman Catholic family, and at some point Mr. Claremont was at the Ontario Hospital, and Justin noticed on his attestation papers that there were three maternal aunts and one maternal uncle, and they were all dead. He had been a hard rock miner prior to his enlistment, and he had also done some hard labour for Hydroelectric Power Company underground for the Paymaster gold mines, and was a chute blaster and machine helper. He worked for McIntyre Gold Mines 1941 to 1942. He spoke French and English fluently. He liked swimming, rugby, wrestling and hockey. excuse me, while I change over the paperwork. How beautiful is that view? He earned his first class honours in mathematics and science during middle school and upper school. He stood at 5'1.5" tall, had brown eyes and black hair. He did not smoke and drank the occasional beer. Sounds like the rest of us, doesn't it? His history was negative, except for a history of TB on the maternal side of the family. And he was a well-built, stocky young man, I'm just reading from his report, obviously, who is into all actions and mentally very well. No abnormal physical findings. Reaction to the test were very good. He should make a good pilot, is what it said on the recommendations of his application. Okay. Unlike me when I joined the RAF, they said you will make a terrible pilot. He left home because his father was hard to get along with, and he worked underground in the gold mine for 2 years. And also it goes on to say he was a lad of better than average intelligence and initiative, and he appears not better than average in emotional stability. His father had a nervous breakdown after 2 years of study in theology with the Jesuits, and he was not in hospital so far as he knows. At number 3, we'll ignore that bit. I'll get onto that bit. Like I say, guys, just bear with me because I'm reading this as I'm going along, because everything's just gone to tips today, basically. He was sent to Summerside PE1 October the 17th, 1942 until February the 2nd, 1943, then to Halifax the next day, arriving overseas on February the 8th, 1943 at Summerside. He was evaluated average, keen but inaccurate in air due to inability to grasp round subjects, below average in air work. He failed his class in December 1942. He was taken to 55 OTU July the 6th, 1943. So I'm trying to give you guys the best view as I can while I'm telling you all this rubbish. When I say rubbish, I mean as in trying to fill you in. It's not rubbish. Then to 56 OTU October the 26th, 1943, Teeling to 175 Squadron, November the 18th, 1943. On May the 7th, 1944, Justin Gerald Claremont was killed when his Hawker Typhoon JR257 HHW exploded over Stansted Estate, which is exactly where we are now, everyone. Okay, so this is crash site, and it used to be an open airway of where planes would fly over. A witness report from Flight Sergeant R.C. Dale: the flames sprouted from every slot in the cowling assembly, and particularly a large sheet of flame coming from, onto the next page, bear with me, try my best, guys, coming from, why is it always windy when I've got paper in my hands? Coming from a hoop-like join just rear of the exhaust tube, completely obscuring the cockpit and pilot from my view. This occurred 5 minutes after their takeoff from Tangmere, after refueling with plans of returning to base after an operation at 21:10 hours, in formation at 1,300 feet. The Court of Inquiry was unable to determine the cause of the fire. They were awaiting the results of the AIB investigation. A wooden memorial is erected at Stansted Park by Mr. Graham Alderson in 1944, and a memorial has since been rebuilt, and his family attended in 2016 as well. So that's all the information I've got there for you. Okay, now what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to also read you the witness report, which is this. Okay, you can find this on the internet, it's very easy. Okay, if you're into this sort of stuff. So here we go. Statement by Flight Lieutenant J.H. Edgar. Won't bother going into his number and that sort of stuff. I, Flight Lieutenant J.H. Edgar, was informed that there was a body of an RC, Royal Canadian Air Force pilot at Rowlands Castle. After visiting the scene of the crash on examination, I found the body covered by his parachute, which had evidently opened. He had sustained fractures to both arms and both legs, and fractured the base of his skull. His abdomen had been torn open, and part of his intestines were protruding. It was later established the body was of Flying Officer Claremont, 175 Squadron. That's really sad, isn't it, when you read that? You know, to think the young man is coming back from after doing his sortie, and you know, for whatever reason, the plane just blew up, caught fire. So the second witness is Flight Lieutenant Harry Davies, 175 Squadron. I am Flight Lieutenant Harry Davies, 175 Squadron, commanding B Flight. On the 7th of May 1944, the squadron landed at Tangmere for refueling after an RP operation. After refueling, I took off leading a section of our 4 aircraft, Red Wing Blue section. As we were taking off from a runway, I took off with my number 2 and flying officer Claremont took off with his flight sergeant Dale as his number 2. When we were clear of the runway, I did a wide orbit to enable the second pair to form up with me before setting course for Holmesy South. I could see them airborne behind me and waggled my wings. They did not join up, and then I heard Flight Sergeant Dale call me up to say his number 1 was in trouble, whereupon I instructed the aircraft in trouble to pancake at Tangmere. Immediately afterwards, Flight Sergeant Dale informed me that Blue 3 had crashed in flames and that he was orbiting the spot. I flew back to the crash and saw the aircraft burning fiercely on the ground and the ammo exploding. About 8 men were running around the aircraft. As it was dusk, there was nothing further I could do. I resumed the flight back to base with the rest of my section, landing at 21:35 hours. At the time of the crash, I was flying about 1,200 feet and had been airborne for about 5 minutes. So there's the second witness statement from Flight Lieutenant Harry Davis. Now, I have got a picture, guys and girls, of the young man involved, which I'll show it to you, and it's on the thumbnail as well. And here's a report of the flying accident. Okay, so as you can see there, 7th of May 1944, 21:15 hours, 1 mile north of Emsworth. Nature and purpose of which flight authorised over here. Non-operational, daytime, because it was daytime when they took off initially to do the flight. That's when it happened. They just refueled and then obviously took off again. And then it's got the type of aircraft and all the rest of it. Okay, so what makes me laugh, well, it doesn't make me laugh, but what makes me really intrigued, and what I like, is when you see like the pencil written across the top, which would have been the original pencil written. So it's got the guy's name there, Claremont J, and it's got copy 2, and I can't work out that last bit, and it's got the date on there, 17th of the 5th, 44. I love seeing things like that, because that's when it puts it into perspective of, a real officer had to fill out that form for the young lad to let the authorities or whoever had to know what was going on. Okay, so I'm going to excuse the wind, guys. I'm trying to cover my mic up as best I can. Here's the young pilot in question. Bless him. There he is. So sad, isn't it, when you see it like that, and it puts it all into perspective. And then I've got a picture which I'll show you in a moment. I'll just put it back on me for a second so you can see my ugly mug. Hold on. Which I'll show you in a moment, of where his family came over. Now, for some reason, I can't turn it back around. This is why I hate doing lives when everything goes wrong, guys and girls, because it's a pain in the bum. When it goes right, it's really well. But like now, I'm just trying to see how I turn the phone around, and it's just been an absolute wombat. So just go on there. Here we go. Hello, there I am, back again. So I hope most of you heard that. Okay, I'm sorry, like I say, technical issues today, and trying to work in the wind and everything. It took God knows how many hours to find this place. So I'm sorry if it's come across a little bit not the usual standard that I like to produce when I'm out doing my work. Anyway, so up here is the memorial. And if some of you are wondering why it's filmed in portrait, I couldn't get it to go landscape. The phone was being an absolute wombat. So what we'll do is we'll go over now, look, and I'll show you guys where his memorial plaque is. And it's just here, because this is where the crash happened. Okay, so obviously across there with stone. This replacement memorial cross to Flying Officer Justin Gerald Claremont, RCAF, 11th November 1920 to the 7th of May 1944, was erected by the Friends of Stansted Park and the Stansted Park Foundation on the 11th of November 2015, and dedicated on 6th of May 2016 in the presence of his family, also remembering all personnel who died on or around the estate during the past conflicts. And in here, it says pilot officer there. I'm sure earlier on I saw flying officer somewhere, but it's only one rank difference. Pilot officer Justin Claremont was killed when his Typhoon crashed on Stansted Park Estate, Rowlands Castle, Hampshire, on the 7th of May 1944. According to eyewitnesses, his engine caught fire a few minutes after taking off from RAF Tangmere, which isn't too far away, which was a well-known phenomenon with a Napier engine fitted to the Typhoon. Justin's RAF squadron, I think it says, was based at Holmesley South Airfield in New Forest. His body is buried, oh, here we go, in is that Brookwood Cemetery? Brookwood Military Cemetery, it looks like. Okay, might go and have a look for that one day, just to finish off the part. Justin was born on 1st November 1921 in a small town of Cochrane, Ontario, Canada. Then down here, RCAF, Flying Officer JR. That's what I'm saying. There's two different things. That says Pilot Officer and that says Flying Officer. Pilot Officer in the British Air Force, Royal Air Force, is before Flying Officer. JR Claremont's Typhoon, JR 257 HHW of 175 Squadron crashed in the flames near here on the 7th of the 5th, 44. Let all who read this epitaph know that he died helping to ensure our freedom. And that's so important. And that's the part we must remember, that all these young men and women and anyone that we see that fought for us in World War II, no matter what capacity, or World War I even, of course, or any war, no matter what capacity they were involved in, you know, they're doing it to protect our freedoms. So the likes of you can watch this, and the likes of me can come out and film this. And sometimes I think we forget those sort of things, don't we? So it's really important that we pay our respects today to Pilot Officer, Flying Officer. They're contradicting within their ranks. Justin Gerald Claremont, bless you, and thank you for doing your bit for us all. Now, rather than shoot off straight away, if you guys want, I can show you a little bit. Take his glasses off, don't we? I can show you a little bit around over there. It's a bit Blair Witchy, but you know, if you want to see me get attacked by some weird witches, then we can do. Right, hello everyone that's just come on. I'm sorry about the filming. Like I say, it's a little bit all over the place today. If I've missed anyone, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us. I did today. I had long sleeve top on and a coat and everything else. So what we'll do is we'll leave this area, okay? Put that back on there. We'll have a little walk over there. And right, what I'm going to do is turn it off me, because you want to see my boat race. And I'll read some of the messages as they come through. Hello, Wayne. Hello, Angela. Hello, Paul from Hartlepool. Hi, Kerry Ann. Hi, Jason. Hi, Grandma. Hi, Sarah. Anyway, guys, that's where that beautiful memorial is. Our young man. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Winston. Hi, Jason. Hi, Spenny Lou. This is where I'm going to get lost. You guys so know it, don't you? Let's come down here. Hi, Rod. Is it Rosie? Rosie, yeah. Wayne, Christopher. Hello to anyone that's joined us. If you've missed it, it will be uploaded to YouTube afterwards. So you're more than welcome to go back. And as I was saying earlier on, it's coming up to the 80th anniversary of D-Day. So I'm going to do a few more war heroes and people that helped during the war, whether they be inventors or whatever. I've got a great one for you Sunday, guys, which I think you will all like. Now, the sad part is, I mean, I could get the drone out here, but you guys won't see it. So I could do some filming and then, put it up later. Would you guys like that? If you do, it just means I'll have to cut the live short in a moment. But it's up to you guys. Because if I keep walking down here, I've got a feeling I'll end up in a busy forest again. I won't be able to do it there. Morning, Winston. Hi, Alcy. Hi, Paul. David. Sorry to leave early. That's all right, David. No worries, mate. We've all got lives. We've all got things to do. That's cool. Thanks for turning up. Hi, Si. Hi, Owen. Yeah, I'm good. I'm enjoying the walk. Gets my steps up for the day. I don't really enjoy getting lost in the Blair Witch Project, but we'll have a little look in there in a minute. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Karen. Hi, Diane. Hi, Maria. Jason, I am in Stansted House Gardens or Park, or it's a massive area. It's just outside of Portsmouth. near Emsworth, Rowlands Castle area actually. And it's beautiful, lovely to come and have a walk around here. Massive grounds. I'm just a bit disappointed that my gimbal for my phone didn't hold out today. I just had all technical issues, guys. Right, it's Blair Witch it, come on. Right, you all know where I am if I die, all right? So, and also, don't forget you've all got to turn up at my grave. And I want my logo on the back. Right, I'm already tripping up, I'm so clumsy. Right, this is where I expect to see Lee hanging out, you know? Next bloody bootleg. It's this sort of territory, isn't it? Yeah, I won't fly the drone in here. Imagine do you know what the hardest bit is, guys? The hardest bit is trying to read this. Ow! Because I need my glasses on to read it, but I can't see the floor because it's blurry, because these are short-sighted glasses, you know, so they're for me to read close up. And your catchphrase, yeah, I want that on my grave. Got to have my catchphrase on my grave, 100%. I actually want the logo with the catchphrase in it. Lee knows all about that. I've told him I'll kick the bucket early. I love seeing things like this because I wonder who spent so much time down here building it all. God, my glasses are so deceiving. They're deceiving my perception on the floor, so I've got to take them off for a minute. Hi Ian, how you doing? Hi Lisa. Yeah, the weather's great here today, to be honest. It's quite nice. Quite enjoying it. Like I say, it's getting my steps up. It saves me running later on today. I don't know where we're going to end up. Ugh. Right. For all you nature lovers out there, look, they look dead, don't they? I don't know anything about flowers. Will they perk up later? Is that just how they start? Or are they dead or what? I don't know. Hi Howard, working from home. Easily distracted. Yeah, with me talking rubbish. That's not our mate. Who else we got? Yeah, it's a lovely sunny day here, to be honest, everyone. What's that, Lee? Mate, I'm changing the channel name to Mine If You Croak It and standing your phone plaque down, putting my name on it. Oh, my silver plaque, yeah. Yeah, that should be coming through soon, guys, actually. Just to let you know, because I haven't told you yet, have I? I've ordered it, because you get a notification that comes through that says, well done, you've earned your silver plaque. So yeah, I've had to fill in the details, put my name, address, and that sort of nonsense on there. And it's just waiting in the hi Keith, hi Paul, just waiting in the works for it to come through to me. So yeah, good stuff. And I'll do a video when that comes through, me unwrapping it and all that sort of nonsense. But if you're interested, of course. But yeah, not live, video on Sunday. So that'd be cool. Looking forward to that one. I did another one as well the other day, which has got some great, really good drone work in it. I was really chuffed with that. The sun was out. I caught the sun rising in the morning. It was like 6:30 in the morning. It was beautiful weather, lovely church. But that's out in probably 2 weeks' time. The only problem was there was a slight microphone issue on it, which I'm hoping has turned out all right, but I haven't edited it yet. But yeah, it should be okay. Paul, did that troublesome fan leave you alone? Hi, Deborah. I'm not going to mention that person on here because whenever I get asked about it, and I do, it flares up again, okay? I don't have, you know, my friend Margaret, that's my brain up my arse. My friend Mildred, she deals with all that for me now, so I've spoken to her recently and she's told me there's some more coming through and all that sort of stuff, but I personally don't get involved with it. I let Mildred deal with it. So yeah, so I won't answer any questions on here. Sorry guys and girls, I know that you're interested and that, you know, you're looking after my well-being and I appreciate that, but the minute I do, obviously everything's watched and it just starts up again, and I really haven't got the time or energy, to be honest, and I'm not going to give it the energy. Yeah, no, don't worry about asking, Deborah. I appreciate it. It's very kind of you to ask. But hopefully you guys know where I'm coming from when I'm saying that. I'd rather give you lovely people my energy and talk to you lot. Who else? There's anyone I haven't said hello to yet? Where are you all from? Come on, let's have a look. Douglas. Hi, buddy. Great channel. Thank you, Douglas. Suffolk. I like Suffolk. It's a nice place. I want to come up there and do John Peel at some point, the old radio DJ, because he's buried in Suffolk, which I should have done a while ago when I was there sort of doing Roy Hudd, because I think that was in Suffolk as well. What the hell is that noise? That's proper Blair Witch. Did you hear that? That was freaky, man. Hertfordshire, West Yorkshire, West Mids. Totally get that Paul no time. Yeah, Rosie. Hi, Coventry, West Yorkshire. Lots of Yorkshire people. Hampton, London. Where else we got? Not far from Newport. Good stuff. I'm in Cheltenham, Gloucester. Lovely place. Been there a few times. Liverpool, lovely place. I love all these places. They're cool. Great. Do you know what's the best thing about doing what I do? Is I get to see so many parts of the UK that I haven't seen before. I've yet to venture into Scotland. I've got to do that, and the northeast, of course, which I will do. I keep promising. And lots of you keep asking about the meet and greets and that sort of stuff. And it is something that I'm trying to work on, trying to sort out. You know, people like HorrorCon and things like that. Do you know what I mean? If I was lucky enough ever to be invited there, it'd be a great opportunity to meet you all, because then you could all go along and have, like, see HorrorCon stuff. But I've never had an invite. I'm not as big as Grim Life yet. I love Grim Life. They're a great channel. Who else we got? Any update on Keith Flint's? Keith Flint, yeah, he was a good friend of mine. Told me that his ashes, part of them were put on his property, and part of them were fired into the air with his friends on fireworks, and they had a big celebration. Apparently that's on YouTube. I don't know if it is or not. Wait, what's the time, anyone? 11:20, that's all right. My car parking's got till 12, so I've obviously got to walk back to it, which is like about a 20-minute walk. But what I was thinking is, guys, if you want, would you like me to end this live and then film some drone stuff for you and put that on a bit later, if I can? Paul, if you go to Scotland, please cover Burke and Hare. Yeah, I'd love to, Deborah. Great one. Leighton Buzzard, hi. Yeah, Jim, I want to go to Phil lineup. You know, I've done Gary Moore, who worked with Finn Lizzy for a little bit, so I'd love to do Phil lineups as well. So guys, give me a little thumbs up if you would like that. Would you like, or would you rather me just carry on with the live, just talking and walking along or whatever? The drone is I completely forgot, DJI Mini 3 Pro, that's it. Stay live, mate. Lee's telling me to stay live. All right, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll stay live as I'm walking back, and then I'll come up here in a couple of weeks' time, because this isn't far from my house, and I'll do a live, I'll do a drone one then, when it's a bit less windy as well. So there we go. I'll stay on for a bit, guys, so I'm walking back, all right? Now, my friend, bless him, Jordan, who I used to do lots of urban exploring with, but again, I had to take the videos down because a certain person kept leaving comments. But yeah, he was giving me some guidance this morning of where to find this place. So hi, Jordan. I know you're pretty busy. He's a funeral director, so I know he's busy doing funerals today. But thanks for your help this morning, mate. Really appreciate it. Who else we got? Where have we got? Right, have we got anyone from overseas? Let's try that, because we've done some UK people. Have we got any Americans, Australians? I saw we had Irish, someone from Dublin earlier on. What's the, hey bud, can you climb glass? What does that mean? Don't know what that means. I'm either being dumb or that's some weird saying. New Zealand, hey, Gigi and Lulu. Ah, cool, hi, New Zealand. I got a good friend in New Zealand, but he lives in Greece now. He lived with me for a little while in the 90s. Proper men behaving badly flat. 3 of us in there. It was madness. Alcohol, cigarettes, and lots of girls. It was great. And now he lives in Greece. Happily married. Bless him. Jim there from Ireland. Hi, Jim. Yes, mate. I oversee your admin. You do oversee, Lee. You're such a... You're such a comedian. Hi from Auckland. Oh, another one. New Zealand. How did you get out of a test tube if you can't climb glass? Ah ha ha. Hey, I've seen your birth certificate. It's an apology slip from Durex. And on that note, Ali G, morning. Owen, morning. No doubt. Hi from Thailand. Wow. But you're having a great time out there. Thailand, awesome. Now, I'm sure you guys would much rather look at the... Well, shout out to the Australian Thailand people. Yeah, definitely, all day long. I'll keep the scenery on because you don't want to be seeing my ugly boat race here. Hello from Bangkok, expat Paul. That's one part of the world I've never been to. I think Lee's been at it a few times, but that's self-explanatory, really, isn't it? Rachel, hi Paul from Bolsover, is that in Derbyshire? Hi. Hello from Ireland. Hi James. Have we got anyone from like Norway or Sweden or Denmark or Finland or anything like that? Do we have any of those viewers? Because I always look at the demographics, and my biggest viewers are the UK, then America, then Ireland, then Australia, New Zealand, and then I get a few from Thailand and things like that. So I always wonder, if there's any from that sort of region of the world, because I'm going to Norway in July and I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. Going on a cruise with my dad for his 80th, which is later on in the year, but it's a time where we can all get together. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Respect, rest in peace, sir. Who's that? Has someone passed away, or is this someone else? Paul, are you excited about your silver plaque? Yeah, Deborah. Yeah, it's an achievement, to be honest with you. I always think anything that you work hard at in life and you achieve something is always worth being excited about, because it means you put the effort in. So it's like my running medals. It's like when I was in radio and I got an award for Listener's Choice. I got like the Gold Award and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, anything like that to me is great. It's exciting, and I love goals. I love to try and achieve things in my life. So yeah, I'm excited for it. Congratulations, thank you, Serenity Amanda. Hang on. Greetings, Paul from Warrington. Yeah, I'm in Manchester originally. May you be well. Thank you very much, Amanda. Appreciate that. It's very kind of you. Where's the party? I don't know yet. You'll meet Grim Life on the 11th of May. Yeah, cool. Yeah, because they're HorrorCon, aren't they then? I'd like to have gone, but the 11th of May, I think it's my mum's birthday. So I might have to do something, But I think they're the 12th as well. But yeah, I'd like to meet Grim Life. They're great. They're great YouTubers. And they do good subjects as well. I love all horror stuff naturally anyway. So that to me really appeals to me. It's right up my boat. Lee. Oh yeah, all right. Thanks, Lee. Appreciate that, mate. Next time near you, we'll have gold YouTube plaque. Yeah, I don't think so. I think that's like 1 million, isn't it? Or 5 million or something crazy like that. Just about scraped by on the 100,000. See, now the clouds have come in. I'm sorry if it's a bit wobbly, but it's my hand holding it because my gimbal's knackered. Thank you, Susan. Yeah, no, thank you guys for coming along this morning. Hope you enjoyed it. Are you going to do private pike, Paul, whilst you are looking at John Peel, about 4 miles away? Yeah, Rosie, is there an actual headstone for him or something? If there is, can you email it to me if you're nearby at all, or if you're aware of it, or if you've seen a picture? Unusualthings666@gmail.com. That's one thing I will ask, guys. If you do know of any people that are famous near you, and you think, oh, that'd be a great one for the channel. Most of you got an idea of what people like on the channel. If you could just send me the email rather than put it publicly, like in the Facebook group or something. Because on the Facebook group, obviously there's other channels that go in and have a little look. And I like to try and get there and do my piece. I don't care that we all do it. It's all good that we all do it. It's healthy. But I like to try and put my spin on things if I can, It's just the nature of the beast, really. It's just the way you think. Congratulations, Paul, on your silver plaque. Thank you very much, Owen. I remember George Formby. I'm sure you did, right near my home. Yeah, we did George Formby. Lee come over for that one when I did my tour up north. We did 4 days. We hit so many in Manchester and Liverpool. And it was absolutely right. Now I'm going to kill my mate Jordan, right? I'll tell you why. I came along here earlier on, right? And I said to him, Jordan, which way do I go? That way or that way? And a member of the public said to me, what are you looking for? And I went, the Canadian Air Force guy. He went, go up there and it's just up on the right hand side. Jordan said to me, no, go left. It's quicker. So I walked all that way for miles and miles and miles. I wasted about 40 minutes. I would have been on sooner. And then I had to hang a right to eventually come out there. So yeah, thanks Jordan earlier on, but no thanks now. Got to give him crap for it. What else we got? Would you consider? Oh, sorry, Michael, I missed what the first part of that was. Didn't see that. Paul, we'll be hooking up with your subscribers on a certain venue. I'm hoping to, Michael. I really want to. Like I say, if I could, it would be easier for me if I ever get to one of these sort of conventions of some sort. I know I'm not big enough to do that sort of thing, and I appreciate that, and it's not me getting above my station, but that sort of thing would be so much easier. Lee and I are in discussions about something at the moment, which hopefully he's remembered, because he's got a brain like mine sometimes, he just forgets our conversations. And if we can get that to work, that'll be happy days. But there's a lot of planning, etc., etc. But in the meantime, I do really want to come out and meet loads of you guys and say hi and thank you and all the rest of it. You know, because it'd be nice. I've met some of you before when I've been out and about on my travels, and you're always really respectful. A few weeks ago, I was out on a date with a woman, and two guys turned up out of the blue, and they're like, "Hey mate, how you doing?" And I was like really embarrassed, because this woman went, "Who are they?" I said, "Oh, they watch my channel," and it was embarrassing. I'm not very good at dealing with things like that, but just, you know, in my head, just normal little humble guy. So yeah, I found it a bit strange, but it was also very rewarding as well. It was very nice for people to come and say that. Will you be coming to the Midlands to do Edwin Start? Yes, Ian, I will at some point. I've got to, don't forget, I just need to get it when I can get some time off work and stuff, and you know, it's all of that, and it's all logistics really, guys, you know, because I have to get hotels and things like that, and it's all cost and etc. And believe it or not, I'm not in the Jake Paul league of YouTube earners, far from it. Lee and I always discuss about how, you know, because he's monetized, and how rubbish YouTube is for that sort of thing, but I don't care. I'm not in it for that, but you know, I have to just make sure that logistically and financially things can all go to plan, etc. So, but yeah, I will do. I've got so much I want to do, and so many places I want to see as well. I've loads of photos of graves that had connections with Titanic. Cool, that's awesome. If you ever want to send any over, I've laid off the Titanic a little bit, because I think I flooded it to death, and then the viewing figures just really went down on Titanic stuff, which was a shame, because I was getting asked for it a lot, and then I did a lot, and then they dropped off, and I thought, oh, maybe people aren't really interested in it. So it was a bit, you know, a bit confusing. But where is the crash? Oh, Laura Burn, is that? You've missed that. I've done that bit. But if you go back and watch the video once it's uploaded, you'll see it on there. Okay. Never say never, mate. Yeah, I know, Michael. No, I don't. Life's too short, isn't it? Right, you lot are going to see me get my leg over. Oi, oi. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm getting too old for this. Right. Now, earlier on, I had to drive through this. I know it says road closed, but all right, wheel spinning. Up there, my mate was saying to me, he goes, just drive over the pavement, you'll be fine. And I'm thinking, oh my God, any minute now, my car's just going to sink down to oblivion. But he's got a nice Merc, and he drives it over, so I trusted him. Have you heard about the grave of a forgotten princess in an abandoned cemetery in Walthamstow? Yes, I have. I haven't done it, obviously, but I have heard of it. I always wonder where Marty Kane was buried. I can't think where he's buried off the top of my head. Paul, how are you doing today? From Gemma. Hi, Gemma. I'm very well. Thank you very much. Gary, good morning, Paul. Keep up the great work. Love all your vids. Thank you, Gary. Grandma, much respect for Anzac Day. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you're celebrating that, Yvonne, then yeah, hope you have a great day. Hi, is it Siobhan? If I pronounced that correctly? I'm rubbish with pronunciations, as you all know. Siobhan, I don't know. Anyway, I'll try my best. Is this Essex? No, this isn't Essex. This is in. It was on the Hampshire West Sussex border. It's a place called Rowlands Castle, and it's the crash site, or where I was over there, of a former World War II Royal Air Force Canadian pilot. Hey, Crazy Port, what a lovely day. I know, guy. Morning, Janice. Perfect pronunciation. You're just humouring me, aren't you? Yeah, I always try. The amount of crap I get from people, honestly, when I mispronunciate something on a video is unbelievable. What they forget is that, you know, I work hard in my NHS job. I get up, I drive hundreds of miles. I've had to do the research. I get there, I have to set up, I have to film. I have to then put it all away, get in the car, drive hundreds of miles home, go home, edit. So sometimes when I'm actually filming, I'm a little bit tired and I might mispronounce something, and God, people just jump on me so hard. And you're like, come on, have a word with yourself, you know. Yeah, thank you, Lawborn. Hi, Ali. Pity you haven't got my surname. Oh, Graveling. Love it. That's an awesome surname. Jason, have done Duncan Edward Gravy at Paul, one of the Busby babes. I haven't, Jason, no. That will be on my to-do list at some point, I'm sure. That's beautiful, isn't it? And over there you've got part of the grounds and stuff. And you've got to learn a driver. You've covered many famous graves, but have you actually met any famous people? Yeah, I have actually. I've met, who did I meet? What's the guy who played James Bond? Pierce Brosnan. Met him in London. I've met quite a few famous people. I just can't remember off the top of my head. You know, you see something, you go, oh yeah, remember them. But this will make you laugh. Timmy Mallet hit me over the head once with his mallet. Whether he's famous or not, I don't know. But it was a Portsmouth, it was the Great South Run a couple of years ago. I think it was just after COVID, and he was down there on the start line starting it. I ran past him and he just hit me on the head. Who else we got? Are you going to go abroad and find some famous graves? But I'd like to, Pab. Like I say, I've currently got a GoFundMe going for America, which I'm trying to do, but I'm really reluctant at the moment to keep asking people because, you know, things are tight at the moment for everyone, so I try not to bother people with it. Roger Moores, I think he's in France, isn't he, somewhere? Come on, Paul, it's gone off the top of my head. The posh place where all the rich people live. I love the last video of Clive from Iron Maiden. Yeah, he was a great guy, actually. It was a really hard one to find as well. I'm nearly back at my car. Look, I'm windswept. Wave 1405. Hi, Paul. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Wave. I look like I've been for a wind tunnel, don't I? We go to Robin Gibbs' gravesite. Been there. It's on the channel. It's one of the first ones I did, actually. I think it was in the first 10 or something like that. Met Piers Brosnan in a pub near Pinewood Studios. A real nice fella. Yeah, I asked him for a light. I used to smoke. And he was sat outside a cafe in London. And I saw him and I clocked his eyes. I was like, oh, no, that's Piers Brosnan. I went back and went, have you got a light? And he gave it to me. And I went, cheers, Bond. And he looked at me and get away, scally. And his eye, I can't do an Irish accent, but in his Irish accent, I was like, Bond just told me to do one. Great. Duncan Edwards is in Dudley. Yeah, that's still north to me. I live in Portsmouth, but I will get up there. Like I say, that all the, you know, it's all about logistics really, and timing and planning, and getting done when I can. I've got to get back to my car in a minute, guys. Otherwise, I'm going to get hit with a ticket because it's a little village. Look, it's a little village with a cafe, and my car's there, and it's literally got a 2-hour thing on it. So, but hi, Sue. Right, so you lovely people, 43 minutes. Paul, why didn't you should have got a drone out? I'll tell you why, Lee, because earlier on when I asked, you went, no, carry on with the live, mate. So within 10 minutes, you've changed your mind. And didn't you hear what I said? You didn't pay attention, did you? I said, I'll come back one day. That's right. Lee and I are always like this, guys. We're always bickering. Right? Well, I'll come back one day with the drone and I'll do a big hoo-ha on it. All right, mate? Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. Lee, you're such a knob. I'm going to love you and leave you all right? So I've got to go back to the car and I want to grab a coffee in the shop quickly, 10 minutes before I have to drive off. Thank you so much. I'm sorry it's a little bit disorganised. I'm sorry it's in profile view. I hate all that crap. I prefer it in landscape. But yeah, thanks for coming along, guys. Really appreciate it. And I'll do some more live soon when I can. I'll get out there and do some more, but that'll be a bit better. I don't like filming from my phone, but the problem is with the camera I've got now, I don't think you could do the live link up to YouTube. But yeah, I'll see you all. He always takes a bait. All right, fucking fisherman. What was I going to say? I'll see you, such a knobbly. I'll see you all on, I'll phone you in a minute, on Sunday, everyone. All right, great video. I really hope you like Sunday's one. Another really important man in our history, connected with World War II as well. So make sure you come along for that. And you never know, I might pop up drunk over the weekend somewhere on Instagram. I like to do things like that. Peace. Love you all. See you soon. I never know how to end these, and I always look like a dick when I try. Anyway, see you all later. Bye.